Good morning, y'all. Probably not gonna have much to show this weekend because the weekend's usually all I got to film. But we're gonna take the scrap hauler on its first ever 6-hour one-way drive, and we're gonna make a little ex-husband, ex-wife little trip out of it too. But we're collecting parts for a future build that hopefully you'll see here on Broken and Smoking. We'll talk about it a little bit later, and once you see what's on the trailer, once we get there, you'll understand what I'm getting at. But right now I'm gathering the least amount of tools that you ever need. And I actually, anybody knows me knows I don't carry a spare for a trailer. Trailer's got 4 tires. If one goes out on one side, hey, it'll still go. But I gotta get out of that habit, all right? So I broke down a good tire and wheel to put, because believe it or not, I have no small pattern wheels. It's a small Chevy laying around. Can you believe that? And I know old junkers. I mean, I got some good ones, but I ain't putting good ones on an old trailer. So I do actually have a backup spare for once in my life to go on this little adventure. Even gonna carry me a cheap aluminum Harbor Freight jack. But the first thing I'm gonna do is get out here. Of course, as you can see, I got the trailer loaded, getting ready to check everything out, air tires up. And for the most part, that's always good to go. I mean, it's brand new tires on it. But if you remember, I haven't replaced this switch yet. I've got it right here, but I'll never put it in there. So the first thing I'm going to do before we go on the trip is get this switch replaced so we can adjust the mirrors, because I want to be able to, see behind me when I need. Check the oil, your basic maintenance. Then we're going to be hitting the road and hoping for the best, all right? So I got the old switcheroo installed, and I've got the driver's side moving, but I can't get the passenger side to do anything. And with that being said, I honestly don't know if the passenger side has got any wires going to it, because it does look a little different from this one. And what I mean by that is we got a turn signal on the left-hand side built into the mirror, but on the right-hand side we don't. And here, let me show you. So as you can see, the dots for the turn signal for the left side, there's not one over here. Is that because this is a plain Jane work truck? I don't know. Is y'all's like that? Anybody that's got like a plain Jane WT work truck, 3/4 ton, please answer, is this like that? I guess I could go over and look for wires, but I ain't got the time for that right now. Let's get some light on the situation. Got the ex-wife riding with me. We made it all the way down here. How long did it take us? 6 hours?
I thought it was like 5.5, maybe 5.
Oh, 5.5. I'm sorry. I'm off 30 minutes. No problems. We're pulled over, fixing to get, we got stuff loaded up. I'll show you a clip of that where we're loading it up. Thank goodness he had an easy way of loading it. And we're about to go grab a bite to eat. Probably spend the night here tonight, and probably hit the road in the morning, and hopefully we'll have no problems there too. But if you can look through my back glass there, you can see a little bit of parts. Probably can't make it out. Anyways, I'll get in the daylight and I'll tell you what I got on my mind. But until then, we'll see you in the morning probably. So this is what I do when the ex-wife wants to go on a weekend getaway. See, she says she don't mind. And I mean, I even opened the door for her. You know, this is our weekend getaway. She said she wanted to go somewhere, so I done what any ex-husband would do and go find random parts way across the state, and we'll have us a random getaway. Is that? You say you're good with it? She says she is, but I mean, she's probably getting tired of it by now. But I mean, be sure and open the door for her, fellas, okay?
Feet are good.
Yeah, and feet are good too. Where is our leftovers? We left them in our cheap hotel. Whoops. Well, we had other things on our mind, you know what I'm saying? She says, She said, So we looking for breakfast. Since our cheap hotel had sucky piss water for orange juice, we decided to go find us something. And lo and behold, we could have walked right across the street. So we're going to go to Shoney's. We used to have one of these in our hometown years ago. I haven't been in years.
It's been years for me too.
Well, we're going to go in here and get us a quick bite to eat. Then we're going to get the scrap hauler, set the cruise, and go westbound and down. Well, we made it back with the old scrap hauler. The ex-wife done let the chickens out and they're following me around. Guess they think I got food for them or something. What y'all little fellas doing? The only issue that we had in this $600 rig was, go over here and show you. Our inner flapper got to, flapping. You can tell by the way that, it's wore, like Sasquatch's comb right there. So I'm gonna have to trim that up. I tucked it down in there like I'm doing again. That it'll probably be all right for what my daily use is, but when you're cruising down the interstate doing God knows what, it kind of tends to come loose. So let me show you the couple cabs that we got. First off, I want to say I've been wanting to build a crew cab dually for a long time. Well, we got starts of the parts right here. So I found these. First off, the ex-wife said she wanted to spend some time out of town, go do something. And what's the perfect opportunity is to go after some parts and spend some time together and meet new people and get some parts for the project. So that's exactly what I did. I got on the World Wide Web's marketplace, found I think it was definitely on the other side of Kentucky, east side of Kentucky somewhere. Can't remember the name of it. So we made a weekend trip out of it. I got these here pretty darn cheap considering what they go for these days. And it's more, the style I need versus getting a good one and chopping it up myself. And needless to say, everything from what I can tell that I'm needing is in pretty good shape. I'd rather use these than take a good cab and cutting it up. Somebody's done spent some good time repairing rocker panels, some of the floor, Looks like his back section right here may have been replaced. Somebody done cut that out. That is not a removable hump. Toe boards actually look pretty good in this one. But the guy was needing the roof off of this, so he cut this one to put on the one he was building. So, in reality, you know, all I'm needing is this back section. And I don't know if I'm going to take it out of this one or that one, or I've got another cab that I may use. I'll probably take it out of this one back here if it's in decent shape. I ain't made my mind up yet. I know there's a section on the other side that's missing, but you know, I mean, there's a lot of rust issue on the toe boards and pans and stuff like that on this one. It's got some usable doors. Got that purple tint going on, but bent seat. And I did pick up the bottom inner doors. He had some extras, so I went ahead and bought them too, just to have on hand. But see, the back of the cab really, I mean, it could be better. It's got some work down here. I don't know, I'll probably use, oh, look at this out. Somebody's Frenched in an antenna years ago. That's different. But see, this is the section that's been cut out on. Doors. We got some gauges in there. You probably can't make them out, but my inner door pieces, they're down there. And here's this side where they started to repair on it, but they stopped. But my main thing for these is to have this structure up here. This is the main thing I was needing. The toe panels, and this one is in pretty darn good shape. Kick panel, whatever you call it, firewall. Versus, you know, this one back here, and it's somebody decided, hey, we'll cover that up. This it ain't. That's some repair right here. A-pillar, it's pretty good. I imagine I'll cut this one up for the A-pillars out of there so we can turn them to B-pillars for the crew cab part or something. I don't know. So I got this thing scooted back. Let y'all look. Got you standard dash pad, a good non-cut out dash. I say non-cut out, it's been tinkered on now that I look at it better. Got some gauge cluster. We got a darn good seat that could use a covering, but we've got it. This one goes in that other truck. You know, just your typical. Oh, there's some windshield wiper arms. Just all kinds of good looking stuff in here. Usable for somebody, might not be me. And there's the door pieces I was talking about. And lo and behold, we got the Chevrolet with the Harley sign up there in the center. So we're gonna get this stuff unloaded now. So we're starting a collection of parts is what I'm saying. And with everything I've got, we should have enough to come up with something for a, you know, turning the A pillars into a B pillar. Then of course we'll have to go in and figure out how we can combine, what would that be, the rear B pillar to a rear door A, I don't know what you call that. But we got parts and pieces. We got a good firewall. I've got a good back. We got options, is what I'm saying. Yeah, we got options. Well, my next order of business is I got to clean that, mold a piece down here so we can store it. And that's why I already started on that. So now I got to go hop up on the Mahinger tool. It's still about a chicken coop because I ain't used it in a while, and get all this stuff unloaded. This was just probably going to be a quick video of us showing a little weekend trip in a $600 truck. Had no problems. All the gauges stayed good other than the fuel hand. It kept going down for some reason. If you haven't hit the like button, it don't cost a thing. Hit it. Hit the subscribe button. It also don't cost a thing. It really helps me out. It really keeps me motivated to see my subscribe count numbers keep going up. If it's something you think you'd be interested in here, we're definitely going to be showing bits and pieces of it in the future. When the future is, I don't know. I've got to clean my shop up, get it organized is number one. It's been a mess ever since I've had it built. And that's just because I don't have no storage. Well, I've got the storage now. I just haven't got it in effect yet because it's still a mess. And I'm steadily trying to do weekly videos, trying to get the ex-wife's Lady Liberty, ready to go for power tour. I need to get LSD in there, maintenance stone, before we hit the road again. It's always something. But we'll get there. Also, on the other side of that other parts truck over there, which is a good possibility the frame is going to be up under these, is the route I'm going right this second. Because, box frame. There is a 66 Chevelle. It's been setting up since 1984. Outfield somewhere. It's been sitting there so long that the top of the hood itself is rusted out. 283 Power Glide, 4-door car though. It's got perfect parts on it for somebody building a 2-door car, but I'm gonna see if I can get that 283 running in the near future. So stay tuned for that also. I guess that's gonna wrap it up. Again, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I enjoy meeting y'all on these trips like this.